Alright, what's up people? I knew there was an enemy player in this little area. I could have swore that was one of my teammates right there. So I go barging in looking for this guy. I feel like an idiot afterwards because, yeah, he probably could have killed me if he knew where I was. But, let's get on with the show. Frag out! A couple weeks ago, Steam hosted a free weekend for Black Ops 2 multiplayer. So I figured why not. So I hopped on, played a few games with some people, and I actually had a really good time. But it got me thinking about consoles, PC games, next generation, you know, the whole thing. Also, as a disclosure, this is not to start a my junk is bigger than yours flame war. So stop it. Just stop. With next gens coming out soon, you know, we can take a look back at the past few years and, you know, discuss things, what went right, what was wrong. But before you can even do that, you kind of have to classify yourself. Me, personally, I'm a PC/PlayStation guy. Games like Call of Duty, I like to use a controller. The ease of getting into games, things like that. But for stuff for like Battlefield 3, DayZ, other mods that you can't get on PlayStation or Xbox, I like to use the PC. In a few minutes I'll actually explain why I didn't say the Xbox, but what about you? Do you use multiple platforms, or are you loyal to, you know, one type of hardware, aka a fanboy? And now I'm not saying that with any ill intention. The only thing about being a fanboy that's bad is when you become so blinded by your product, you almost take it personal if somebody else enjoys something besides what you use. And truthfully, if you're really loyal to that product, you'd want to see the other succeed because it's just going to make yours better. And talking about, you know, PlayStation versus Xbox, if you love the Xbox, you'd want to see the PlayStation succeed, because if it just bombs, your product is just going to be par for the course. It's not going to get better. Same thing with PlayStation. If you love PlayStation, you want to see Xbox succeed. Now, I mentioned I don't play Xbox, and for me it comes down to two major reasons. The first is the controller. I can't stand it. Makes me feel like I need to take yoga classes to get my hands to fit around it properly. And the second, and the major reason, is, alright, I spend money every month for the internet, right? I pay that bill. And then an advertisement comes along, gets me all worked up and excited to go buy a game, so I go out and I purchase that. I don't want to have to spend money to play the game that I already purchased on the internet I already paid for. To me, that just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up. On PlayStation, that's free. I buy the game, I've already got the internet, and it plays. I don't have to get that extra charge in there. Some people, it doesn't bother you, and that's fine, that's okay. But that's my opinion, that's my reasoning. Alright, so now that I've clearly labeled myself, what does that mean for the next generation? What does it mean for you? My suggestion would be to wait and see. Just because one platform may have, you know, what you think you're looking for, but if you say you're only sticking to one brand, you're kind of hamstringing yourself. And not to mention, what about the Steam box coming out? What's that going to bring to the table? Will it be upgradable? Is it going to be inexpensive? Don't set your sights on just one type of thing. If you're only an Xbox guy, don't say you're not going to get a PlayStation. Don't say you're not going to build a PC, because you don't know. If you don't keep your mind open to it, you're going to lose out. You're going to miss out on a really fun opportunity. The whole point of it is enjoying a game, right? It's not about what brand you're playing it on. It's about enjoying it. But now, the biggest question is, what game is going to come out that defines this next generation? Looking back, you can make a really strong argument that Xbox clearly beat out PlayStation, clearly beat out PC. But why? And before you say something stupid like, well, because PlayStation, PC are shit, I'm going to tell you the real reason. It's because the game you're watching right now, Call of Duty, Yes, you could play it on the other systems. Like I'm playing it on PC in this gameplay. With Call of Duty, they've catered to the design of Xbox in development, in marketing. Microsoft pays a pretty good chunk of money for early DLC. When you see commercials on TV, play it on Xbox, and it's got the little sound that goes along with it. That's all marketing. And with the DLC, kids don't want to wait. They want to go to school and they want to brag to their friends about how they just dropped a 50 spot on the new map. So as titles come out, people just naturally lean to the Xbox for what's the biggest game in this country, Call of Duty. So what game is going to define this next generation, and what system will benefit from it? Can PC regain, its past glory? Is PlayStation going to retake the lead from its PlayStation 2 days? Or maybe a newcomer like the Steam box is just going to come along and shock everybody. We don't know. But like I told you before, my suggestion, keep your mind open. Don't put yourself in a corner. You can't. Because you could be missing out on what is the next big game. And just have fun with it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Peace.